say some shit, hit the bell, subscribe. All right. Step count. It's going to say, what's it going to say? It went up. Still smiling. I'm still live from San Francisco. Today is Monday, 11:50. No lunch picture. And, trying to speed through the beginning, start my show. Because I don't think I had a show yesterday. I took the days off. I was having days off. I'm gonna smoke one stogie with this episode. I get the news. I get news from my inbox had two different sources today. I am drinking on ice Venom, ice Venom. Oh yeah. Once you really decide this is what you want, you will hold your appetite all night and wait for the chance to get Venom. And I don't know why I'm paying $1.41 for this shit. Everything else is $2 and sucks. Like you pay more for the drink that sucks. More for the drink that sucks. More for the drink that sucks. That's the. Don't drink. I sat here. I didn't have any drinks last night, and I feel fine. Like who is the first in my show? Who has joined me? Because right now I'm available. This meeting of the El Blanco hand is now in chat. It's Dylan Gamer, and I'm gonna smoke a stogie with you. Today's temperature is in the 60s. Get my smoking hat on. This meeting of El Blanco hand is now will now commence smoking. Next will be the vaping. Police activity just posted. Drunk driver slams. The drunk driver slam. Is my money worth? This is definitely my money worth. Remember how to get your money worth. Got my scissors here, which I've been holding up definitely longer than our truth. blasted that out. Now let me tell you this. I'm armed and dangerous. I'm armed and dangerous. Okay? I'm armed and dangerous. I'm armed and dangerous. You don't need a knife. You don't need a gun. This is the best weapon going into the next century. I want to buy a new pair. Something that my fingers would actually fit in, of course, because you know I want to watch kung fu scissor tutorials, like, so when I'm defending myself from unarmed intruders, which are pretty dang rare, but they you can always disarm your intruder. Okay. Scissors. The most commonly equipped weapon in the world. It's commonly equipped by Chinese people, and Chinese people outnumber you 2 to 1. Nearly half the Chinese are gonna have a pair of scissors, but you think they have nothing and they're little midgets? You better have your own scissors. You better be scissor wise. Be smart. Be smart with your scissors. These are almost stuck on my knuckles because it's just the wrong size. My fingers don't fit in these holes. I need scissors that I can wield. The only good grip these have is like you hold them with one thing out, which is just fine because all you need is self-defense, guys. Self-defense. Can you imagine losing to this in a fight? This is what people do in China. You enter someone's house, you start catching these, bro. And the judge is going to rule in favor of the homeowner. Multiple court cases already upheld defense by scissors. You can hear my neighbor playing his guitar. A little vibe. It's 12:59. The radio is going to tell me what I need to know. And I missed it. I don't like to miss this sec. It's the most important message of the day.
Right, Seth? If I would have told you last year or 2 years ago, Devers would end his career and be one of the greatest Boston Red Sox in history, you'd be like, yeah, cool. Okay, thanks for 1 + 1 = 2, bud. And lo and behold, he's a San Francisco Giant. Some trivia, Stoney, from the 415. Guru, have there been any splash hit home runs for the Giants this year? There's been one. Can you name the player? Ramos. Well, he's right-handed, but he know. Okay, I'm going yes. April 9th against the Reds, he hit a walk-off in the 10th inning. Who hit the... Didn't somebody hit a ball to McCovey Cove, who was right-handed?
I wish I had a nice pair of scissors.
Well, right
It actually
here,
fit my hand.
numbers
God
that my
damn.
team just supplied me with. April
I used to
9th,
play with
Vanessa's the only one that hit on
switchblades.
the ball. Ramos did it last year.
I used to
Last
play
year.
with many martial art weapons.
Yeah, you're listening to 95.7 The Game, KGMZ FM and HD1 San Francisco.
The only thing better than a-
sports station and the home of the Golden State Warriors.
You know, a really good weapon would be a hanger if this wasn't broken.
Live from the Laughing Monk Studios.
Just 'cause this
Laughing Monk, righteously brewed in San Francisco.
I love swinging a
And,
hammer.
the Giants got action. Rafael Devers. They got action.
Ooh, something else wrong.
Wonder what their odds were. You would think.
Not a toy.
You would think. A couple more pieces of sound. This is Eduardo Perez.
So today's the breaking news this hour is the Giants have made a move to bring in a guy from the Red Sox.
This is now real and a really good offense for San Francisco. Just an incredible.
That's all they're going to say is we're getting to the stretch run of the season. Only 40 wins. They need to crank out another double their win total to like 80 or slightly above 80. The Dodgers have a 2-game lead. We're waiting for tonight's wrestling. We're, whoever that is, it's about 43 or 45 days till the NFL kickoff. I've been trimming the hair on the side. Trimming the hair. Oh, you said hello. Welcome to this meeting of El Blanco hand. The El Blanco hand. I really don't like that little hand that people splash. Let's just keep the subs going up. 1534, and then 200,000 times people have came into my channel. That's kind of low. People have been this peeping at me. Peep, peep, peep. They come in peeping at me. Peeping Toms, I tell you. And then I spill the beans. I want my kitty felt it. Meow. 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 Okay. Now we can hit the vape. Which I picked this up 2 days ago. This is the day 3 on these cartridges. Today I went out shopping. I was eating these and a can of these. Where's Dorian? Who's watching my show? New people today, Dory. I don't know everybody that comes in here. Do I remember Bradley B from the other night we were about to do the twerk off? Was it like this? What? It could have been, but it didn't happen. That was some hype. That was some bullshit. But it was, that's not twerking. That's just pushing the wall. Back to the phone over here. Netanyahu. Yeah. How about that Netanyahu? Ugh. Everybody y'all want to say the Taiwan, that's the Israel of the East. That's what they want to say. What's the Israel of the North? Huh? Where is the Israel of the North? Let me think. It's got to be somewhere. Quit bragging. I got bad Wi-Fi. No, you don't have bad Wi-Fi. I got the bad Wi-Fi. Always share my pictures. Let me see. Did I have any pics? Let's see. Let's see. What's in here? I really messed up the app. I'm always thinking right now, how are the Saints playing 4 home games in a row? And I can't find another single team that has 3 in a row this year. I'm trying to sort the NFL schedule by consecutive home games. And all it wants to tell me is the Chicago Bears have won 8 home games in a row. So, with thinking like that, are the Bears going to win 8 games at home next year? And half their road games, they're going to be a 12 win team? See, look at the Chicago Bears. I'm going to the Chicago Bears official website. Right here. Each of the Bears' last 8 home wins, right? So they beat the Raiders. Who's going to be in here? The Panthers, Raiders, Panthers, Lions, Cardinals. Falcons, Titans, Rams, Panthers. So they beat the Panthers twice in this streak. I'm going to tell these Chicago guys, okay, congratulations. Well, eight home wins in a row. But that streak was broken last year. Why? An 8-game home winning streak is still topping the searches on ChatGPT. I've tried to get an AI answer. Why would the Panthers play the Bears twice in a row at home? Let me look at this. Look at this again. Okay, Panthers versus Bears results. Okay, I'm gonna get my information. I'm on the football database now. It's gonna tell me they played only 13 times. Okay, let's see. The Bears have a 4-game winning streak on the Panthers. The Bears have 1 loss to the Panthers in the last 17 years. That's crazy. They played 2 years in a row in Chicago. Usually you go back and forth every game, guys. Chicago Bears schedule.
Here's the upcoming schedule for the Bears between August 10th, 2025 and January 4th, 2026.
They play the Saints, not the Panthers. That's too bad. That's too bad. I'm going to leave a like on this episode at the 22-minute mark. I'm looking at the stats. From 73 views to 34. Doesn't look right. Okay. 34 views in 23 minutes. Do I need to go anywhere today? That's tough. It's tough. I probably should do something. I was shamelessly just cutting it by hand. It's thin. I don't really want to have a second full set of dreads. I like the I like the curly. These hairs are straight gray. It's hard to admit it. I'd like to think that they're clear or blonde, but no, they're turning gray, white and gray. Cleveland Browns on Cleveland.com are pissed off. They didn't re-sign Nick Chubb. I like the move of Nick Chubb. Nick Chubb coming in to put pressure on Joe Mixon to share the ball. Joe Mixon, Nick Chubb is going to Operation Human Shield to just protect Joe Mixon's best interest by sharing the ball until Christian McCaffrey is a threat to pass, The worst possible thing is that Christian McCaffrey won't maintain his rushing average. Did Travis Kelce just retire? Did I see that? It'll be Travis Kelce's last year. That's crazy. You have to have balls to admit it. Like, half of these 49ers are on their last year. It's awesome. Not every team publicly announces they have a guy who will be, a Hall of Famer playing this last year. If the 49ers could say something like that, George Kittle is probably feeling a little sweat. Jimmy Garoppolo could be on the team. He would be, if he was still playing, Jimmy would be like, yeah, this is my last year right now. Who else? Saquon Barkley is about to do that. We see the problem with Saquon is that maybe even the Eagles could have signed Nick Chubb just to take the pressure to keep getting these yards. I don't think it's a foregone conclusion that Derrick Henry is absolutely has to break Saquon's record next year. So let's look at Derrick Henry for a minute. That's Ravens. Ravens will run the ball. What's up with Derrick Henry? Will age cage up with Derrick Henry is about to be out of the game. You should come to the 49ers. Now, there's too much. I already had Reggie Bush, Frank Gore, Christian McCaffrey, Raheem Mostert. Those are like the four biggest running backs that have been in San Francisco. And when I was a 3-year-old kid in 1979, everybody was smoking that O.J. Dick, that O.J. Simpson Dick, and he was playing for the 49ers. Nobody cared anymore. It's like, I know Roger Craig should be in the Hall of Fame. Tom Rathman probably is, right? Not that he was very that special or anything. He's just coattail rider. He's not in the Hall of Fame. He's the San Francisco 49ers Hall of Fame. Well, let's click on that and see who's in this. They do not have Roger Craig in this because that's a joke. Frank Gore is in the 49ers Hall of Fame, but not Roger Craig. Oh, there he is, actually. Yeah, he's in. He went in 2011. He waited that long ass time. 2 years. He went in the third class. Anyways, can't. My phone's gonna go. So I'm gonna just cut it. Thanks for watching. And I'm gonna watch. I always watch my show.